Okay, okay. Today, I'm opening up my very first niche perfume. Now, I've told you guys about all the best dupes. I've told you guys about my top 10 designer fragrances. I've told you guys about a lot, but I've never mentioned a niche fragrance on my channel once. And today, that changes. 9 p.m. night out? Well, I'll save that for a different video. Most people start off with this brand when they get into niche, and well, I did the same thing. Yeah, Xerjoff. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Dalen. Please hit that subscribe button and let's crack this open. There is just something about the presentation from this brand that is just phenomenal. The unboxing experience and just what the brand represents is something that, well, I love. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that think that Xerjoff is overpriced or is garbage or they just hate it. And well, to each their own. This is a complete blind buy on my end. Yeah, this is Xerjoff Torino 22. Now, I smelt a few of them and I actually really like them, but I've never smelt Torino 22, and it's supposed to be one of the more underrated from that brand. So I'm very excited to crack this open. If you're interested in picking this one up, I'm gonna have some links in the description. If you don't mind using my links, it helps the channel out a ton. So check those out. So I bought this off Perfume Online. They have some great prices on there and they have a lot of niche stuff. But you know, for my first, I wanted to get a smaller bottle, so I went with the 50 ml because I thought, you know what, if I don't like it, well, it's only a 50 ml. Oof, kind of scared. This is such a big deal. Just gotta go for it. Oh, okay, there's that presentation. And we move the cloth over. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? That looks beautiful. They really say that Xerjoff has the best presentation, and until you get one, you don't know. Look at that little bottle. It's really small, but that's because it's a 50 ml. But man, it is so cute. That is gorgeous. Okay. But I mean, at the end of the day, we have to make sure that it actually smells good. Because if it doesn't, well, this is just going to be a paperweight on my desk, or I'm going to sell it. So, oh, it's on there. Okay, pure metal, very heavy, very nice. Presentation is great. The box it comes in is beautiful. The bottle is gorgeous. But again, you know, it's all about the stuff that's inside, the smelly juice, the smelly water. This is like popping that cherry for a first niche fragrance. Ooh, I don't want to waste too much because this stuff isn't cheap. Again, I've never smelt it, so this is totally new to my nose. I do know this one's supposed to have good projection, good longevity, so let's see about that. Okay. First time putting this up to my nose. Let's see what we get. Okay. And this is nice. This has some like zesty citruses in it. You smell a little bit of that wood, but honestly, it's mass appealing. It's nice. Okay, I like it. This is a win. I was so scared that I wasn't gonna like it because blind buying is scary enough with a dupe or a designer, but blind buying with a niche, you're paying like twice, 3 times the price, sometimes more. And if you don't like it, well, that's gonna suck for you. But I like this. Okay, let's take a look at our note breakdown. For our top notes, we have eucalyptus, saffron, and bergamot. I thought eucalyptus when I first saw this was papyrus. Thank goodness it wasn't because I don't like that. And then for our middle notes, we have mate, we have clary sage, and we have guaiac wood. And then for our base notes, we have dry wood and musk. So I definitely smell the bergamot in there. I smell a little bit of that saffron, maybe a little bit of the sage and some of those woody notes, a little bit of that musk. You know what that means? We have to go right on skin because, well, you don't really know a fragrance if you don't put it on your skin. I have to put it on area because like, I've already put my scent of the day on. Okay. Very like unique scent profile. You definitely one that, well, you shouldn't do what I did. Blind buying a fragrance, especially as expensive as like a niche fragrance, especially from the house of Xerjoff, is never like a great idea because if you don't like it, you're stuck with a very expensive paperweight. It's a little bit aromatic. You have some citrus in there. It's a little bit sweet too. Pretty like versatile. You could probably use it year round, honestly. I'm really surprised that this one is as underrated. Obviously Torino 21 is gonna get the most hype just because it is that spring summer vibe. It's kind of like it came out first. It's just gonna get the most hype, of course, but I just don't get it seen talked about as much. And honestly, this is a sexy scent profile. This is very like addictive. Like I could see this absolutely being a signature scent for somebody. Unfortunately, if you're picking this as a signature scent, well, I mean, this is only comes in 50 mLs. Expect to pay a pretty penny for your signature scent. Oh, there's just like this sweet woody combination in there. It's a little bit aromatic, but yeah, it's not too overpowering. It's not too in your face. It's honestly really nice. I could see this one being a little more unisex. Like, it doesn't necessarily lean like super masculine. It doesn't lean feminine, but I could see it being worn by a woman. Like, she could pull that off. Let's talk about longevity and projection, because this one is honestly like crazy good. You're getting like a solid 8 to 10 hours. Some people getting past that into the 12-hour mark. If you're getting that kind of projection and longevity going throughout the day, you're in great territory. Because you know what? I love a good scent profile, but honestly, if it just lasts that 5 to 6 hour range, it's just, doesn't hit the mark for me. But you want this to last. This is a scent profile that it is a very expensive price tag with a niche brand like Xerjoff. And so you want it to stay around. I don't think you're gonna need to overspray too much of this one at all. You do a solid few sprays on your front, spray on the back of your neck, put some on your arm. But I'm thinking like that 3 to 5 spray range should be good. I wish they made 100 ml because I would absolutely grab that. Oh, it just smells so good. It's very addictive, very like sweet. There's something about it that almost reminds me of like a lemon cake. It's not, like, don't get me wrong, you're not talking about like a gourmand or anything like that, but it's that bergamot and there's that sweetness in there that just makes me, it's just very like, makes me feel happy. It makes me feel good. I haven't smelled a scent profile exactly like it, which is nice. It's unique. And as a niche fragrance, it should be unique. Because if you're just smelling like everybody else, if you're smelling like everybody wearing their Dior Sauvage, well, then there's not a lot of uniqueness. So we've talked about longevity, but who's this fragrance for? If you're looking for a signature scent, you want something kind of unique. You like a little bit of sweetness. You like some of those woody notes. It doesn't lean too masculine or too feminine. It's kind of in the middle ground. I would say that maybe it's a little more masculine, but maybe that's just biased on my part. But if you're looking for a unique scent profile, you want to go for something niche. You want to go for something in that Xerjoff lineup, but something that isn't like super hyped up, like Torino 21, Herba Pura, or Naxos, for example. Then this is kind of like an underrated, flies under the radar, but still is like that high quality juice. Oh, this is gonna be perfect. And it's one of those ones that you could wear year round. Like, it is versatile enough that you could wear it in the winter and fall. I think it's gonna be great in the summer and the springtime. It just smells really high quality. Like, everything smells really well blended, which is obviously, if you're paying that price, then that's how it should be. Very like uplifting. It's not dark, it's not too moody. It's uplifting, it's addictive. It's one of those ones that I definitely would, if I'm wearing it, just wanna go and just give myself a good smell throughout the day. I'm just hoping that it keeps wafting up and just like, yeah, it's nice, it's nice. If you look on discounters, you can find some pretty good deals. Like, I have the FragranceBuy and FragFlex links down there, and I got this for like 170 Canadian, and there's some coupons sometimes so you can get it cheaper, but I think that's a fantastic price. If you're looking for niche, that's the way to go. Based on everything, uniqueness, the quality, everything like that, I'm gonna give this like an 8.6. I really like this, and I think this will continue to grow on me. This could honestly become like my favorite profile in my whole collection because it's just unique, it's different, it's very high quality. And yeah, it's just kind of slept on in the Torino line. So I'm really impressed. Blind buyness, you shouldn't really blind buy something this expensive, so that's gonna get it dropped down. I would say that this is like a 4 out of 10. I think scent blind buyness, this is like a 6.5, something in that range, maybe a 7. It's really like just nice and different, uplifting, very versatile. But because of that expensive price tag, the blind buyness gets dropped down to like a 4. You should not blind buy a Xerjoff like I did. I mean, I got a good deal on the discounters. Again, links in the description. But if I had to pay retail, absolutely not. If you can get your nose on it, definitely do. You might really like it, you might not. Get a sample, get your nose on it before you commit to a full bottle. But for me, this was absolutely a blind buy win. Very, very nice. Very high quality fragrance, very uplifting, that sweet woody, that citrus in there. This is absolutely a spray in my book. This is honestly like a top 5 fragrance for me, just off that first impression. After wearing it a couple times, you know, that might change, but right off the bat, so nice, very high quality fragrance. This was my review on Torino 22, an underrated, slept on fragrance in that Torino lineup. beautiful scent profile, sweet, some citrus, some woody notes, very unique and absolute perfect signature scent. Very, very versatile. Absolutely love it. Absolutely a blind buy win for me. If you're interested in picking this up, there's links in the description. You can save a lot of money compared to retail. So if you're planning on buying this one, definitely click the links in the description. And if you want to save 10% on your first intelligent order with some great fragrances on there, use my code. You save 10%. It also helps the channel a little bit. I would really appreciate your guys' support. And with that, please give this video a thumbs up. And also, if you aren't already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me continue to grow. And we will see you guys in the next video.